ya, YouTubers, Tazman here, bringing you another episode of StoneBlock. And so in our last episode, we kind of worked on this a little bit, and this didn't seem to be working quite right. But I guess the... Serious? Oh, I love this thing. 10. Anyway, I ended up getting to work, but it is slow as coal tar. And I think that's what it was, is we weren't waiting for it, because when we turn that on, the filtering just is slow, very slow. And I think there's, as I recall, there's like a little component you can add that's like a little push button, and then another one there, and it shoots like a beam of light, which will transfer things a lot quicker. So I might look into doing that, but as you can see, it got a lot simpler. All we're really doing is, from those chests in there, we're just simply again, piping it into this chest, and then this chest will then, before it sends anything out, we'll check the controller and say, hey, by the way, I want to send out string. And the controller will say, yeah, I have string. And then it pushes it. Now, one thing I'm not 100% sure of is, like, if it says, yeah, I have string, but it's full, and so the string stays. I think it should do that. Logically, it should do that. But who knows if it will do that. The next thing that I would like to maybe start doing is having an automatic bag opener. So kind of like, I might actually have one per type of bag. But I think before we do that, we definitely want to get our system up, our, what is it, refined storage or whatever. I think we want to get that up so we just have lots of storage space for it. So up here you can see 90% of this is from when I was breeding chickens. I haven't really done any breeding of the chickens, but I did set up this little system. So in the last episode, a couple episodes ago, we set up the water next to it, and it filled it up. However, it seems like it doesn't continue to fill it up. So I ended up having to put a space between them. And then I also found out what we need to do for the latex, to get the liquid latex. As you can see, there's a little bit in there. I actually made some by testing. So we actually have 20 tiny dry rubbers now. Dry rubber. So anyway, what we're going to do today is what we need to do here. So I decided to use the birch sapling here, or the birch tree, because it only has very limited drops. It has the wood, the leaves, the sticks, and the sapling itself. And so I was able to just come over here, ignore everything else you're seeing, and put a little filter on this trash can saying, okay, sticks, birch leaves, and saplings, throw those all away. And those are on the whitelist. Anything else will try and go down this tube, which doesn't exist yet. And then this is what we're going to make some of today. This thing is slow as coal tar. I did put like a log here, and it just slowly, ever so slowly, does eat it up. And that in turn pushes out the latex that it gets. So this generates the latex and pushes it into this guy, which in turn, because it has water, combines it into the tiny dry rubber. I don't know how liquid latex and water make something that's a dry rubber, but we'll just go with it. So anyway, that's this simple little system. But in order to get this working right, unless I come in here and place a block every 10 minutes or so, however long it takes this guy to chew it up, it's going to be a very long, drawn-out process. So what I wanted to do is stick something right here that will automate this a little bit. So if we, is this squeaky? This is squeaky, right?
Squeaky.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make, to speed this up, we're actually going to make 3 more of these guys, and they'll go right there, and right there. And I can't remember. I think if I place it from behind, the front will face the opposite way. So if I place one right here, facing this direction, it'll actually face it right. But they're actually really easy to make. So those little choppy guys basically are simply 6 stone, a furnace, a redstone, and an iron gear. And the iron gear is really simple. It's just 4 ingots. So one there, one there, one there, one there. We've done that before, I believe. So we're going to make these guys, right? Like that. Oh, okay. I don't know what that does. The next thing we need to make is just a little more complex, but it's our little guy to place the thing, and we'll see what it is at the end of our construction here. So the first thing we need to make is this glass cutter, and it's really easy to make. It's a stick, 3 iron ingots in this formation. We get the little glass cutter. We take the glass cutter and we put it next to an ender pearl, and it gives us 8 ender shards. I thought it would be little tiny shards. Then we take our 8 ender shards. Can we like separate them or something? Huh. Right, then we take our 8 ender shards, oh, there we go. Put one of them in there. Oh, that's cool. And we get this little resonating redstone crystal, which we need. I was wondering because I thought it was just a tiny thing. Then what we need to do is we have a dropper, which is a standard Minecraft. It's really easy, just 7 cobble and a redstone. And then finally we need a lever, or a lever, however you want to say it. And then we put those all together. I don't know if it's shaped or not. Let's check. Doesn't look like it's shaped. And we get this thing called a mechanical user. Now what the mechanical user does, and the nice thing is it does not take any doesn't take any power, but if we put this guy like right here, so you can see this piece down here, if we go in here and we say that this is going to be a place block right there, we leave right click and we just say only the upper left slot, then what we can do is it's already always on. Now if we place a block here, nothing will happen, right? Because that's not the upper left. But if we put it here, boom, a block. So what will happen then is those little guys will chew up this block, so there's nothing there, and boom, another one. Now we don't want this guy to fill up with tons and tons and tons of saplings, because these ones will never get used. So what we'll end up doing is just putting garbage in all these other slots, so that only our, not our saplings, our logs go into here. So that is the plan. Hopefully this works. In theory, it sounds like it'll work. Whether it really works, who knows. So we put this guy right here. I can't put him here. Like so. And we need to, oh, I wonder if I have to put junk in him first. I would almost think so. Yes, so look, it's already putting in that. Oh, but we haven't done this. So look, we're getting way too much. So what I want to do is, let's just put in wood planks, I think. And that will keep only that slot running. So now if we go ahead and we say, well, I don't want to do that yet. I got to try this first to make sure this part works. So if we put, do I have to put blocks here temporarily or something? I think so. Kind of. Oh no, it's actually right there, not there. So let's try this. So if we put this guy, so we won't be able to see this very well, but if we do that, did that face him right? Yes. Actually, what we could do is we could, since we know that's the way it goes, we can add this last one last. I guess we don't need that. Oh, and I'm using the wrong pick. There we go. So now if we, whoa, bouncy boots. So now if we go ahead and say place block, and we say right click's fine, and oh, we don't want random slot. We only want upper left slot. Oops, right there. We just got a bunch more junk. All right, this is a work in progress. Okay, there we go. So now if we break this block, and I don't think I have an axe. No, of course not. Actually, we should use this one because it heals itself. And boom. Okay, so there's the block. So now we'll slowly see little marks appearing on it, I think. Are you working? Yes. Oh yeah, so see, it's breaking it slowly, and that's exactly what we want. So like I said, it is slow, but it's generating. I mean, look, this has got almost 100 millibuckets and 100 millibuckets. So it's breaking ever so slowly, but that should just keep going. And maybe we'll put a torch down here. We can always, if we just put our pipes here, we'll be able to see what it's doing. So let's do this, grab some item ducts, and if we put one right, like so. Wait. Oh, whoops. No, not item. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking. That's the problem. So we want fluid. I have one. But I have a bunch of others. So there we go. There's that one. And then we break this guy with Silky. And then we put one. See, look at that. It's like totally breaking it. And once it breaks it, it'll just replace it. So that should work really well. And then one right there. I might leave this open just so we can check it every now and then, make sure it's not freezing up. Then we go ahead and turn this guy on, put a servo in that guy, like a show, and like a show. So now it should be emptying these guys out, keeping them empty, and it should be pumping all that in. Now I think we get about 40 of those little dry rubber dudes from this process. Let's go and break you. So we just have a little walkway here. And then there. Sure, why not? So I just want to see it break and replace. Make sure we got everything working right. And boom! Bob's your uncle. So we could leave this open or we could close it up. I think we'll just close it up just to make it look a little nicer. And now, of course, we even have more junk to store places. So as you can see, oh wow, it's already at 29. So you can see it's doing its thing. The water's filling up, so we're doing good here. Now this is what we're going to want for our, I think it was the refined storage, right? And I think that's the way I want to go, is the refined storage controller instead of, that's creative. So here's a controller without power. So if we come in here, we need these silicon. Wait a minute, didn't we get silicon from? Why did we need these? I know we needed them for something. I thought it was for the controller. I don't know. We'll find it out. I know we need it for something though. So look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. So we can go ahead and I'll just leave those for now. What the heck? Oh, I was like, what is that? That's this dude. And we can probably, oh no, we can't close this up, otherwise we can't get in that chest. I'd like to close it up. Maybe I should move that one more forward. Like put the chest once again using a pickaxe to break an item. Oh, but that that still might work. Let's just do this real quick. So if we put this here, and now we're stuck. Now we're using the wrong pickaxe, so now we're gonna get a bunch of junk. So this is item, so we need to go here to item and put that there. So if we put the chest here, I don't think this will actually, we'll just be able to really quick fix this up so it works again the way we want it to. But I'd like it to kind of close up. I think that'd look good. And we just put that guy there. And then we would just extend this is all we're going to have to do. We're going to put a block down here, put our comparator right here, like so. Then we'll just have our fancy block right here. The only reason I really use a different block for things like building like this is just so that I don't on accident dig through it Like if this were just stone and I were underneath digging up, I'd easily, you know, if it were just on stone, I'd break my redstone. So this is just a little thing I usually do to make it easier for me to know what I need to do. And I don't have any redstone, but that's okay. We've been killing some witches, so we have a bit. So that cleans that up just a little bit. Let's just go here. Let's just make it a little wider. And then we'll put kind of like right around here a torch just so we can see. And then we'll block this back up. There we go. Perfect. Looking good. So yeah, it's a little bit better. We just don't have that giant hole. We can still make facades to cover those up, which is kind of a plan. I don't think we can actually make a facade that will intersect that guy though. So that one's kind of bad. I think over here, yeah, this one looks pretty good, but once again, we do have a pipe down there, but how often are we going to see that pipe? Here, I don't know. I could take this underneath, but then I'd have to find another place for the what is that? Spectral coil thing. So I don't know. Plus, that might not be the permanent home for that. All right, so let's see. What else did I want to do? So I think we want to start working on our refined storage, and I think it's going to end up being here, which means the chickens will probably be here too. And I might even move that whole system that we just barely put in down here also. But I need to make more room down in here. This is completely pointless. It doesn't make I just keep leaving it there. But let's go check our chickens that are making our gold and our other stuff. I haven't had a chance to empty this guy out yet, although I'm really kind of surprised it hasn't filled up all the eggs yet. It's getting really close. Okay, so if we come over here, you can see haven't made any real progress with the chickens. But let's go see how these guys are doing. So we have 59 blocks worth of gold, which is definitely good because 59 times 9 would give us how many ingots, and then that number times 9 would also give us how many nuggets we have. So really good. If we click on you, like, isn't it like that? Oh, wow, we have 34,000. Oh, wait, is that right? Oh, yeah, no. Block of gold. Oh, we have 59 stacks. Oh, my heavens, that is way more than I was. 59 stacks, so that's 64. Oh, wow. And then we have our chickens here. Oh, jeez. Diamonds and emeralds for day. Are they completely backed up? They are. Wow. We will not be hurting for diamonds and emeralds in any of our recipes. All right, so we have just a little bit of time left. Let's look into this. I'm pretty sure it's refined storage is the one we want. But how do we make this? So we need quartz enriched iron, and guess who has a chicken I think that does that? Quartz enriched. Look at that, 48 of them, baby. Yeah. So with quartz enriched iron, we need silicon. I think we already have silicon in here. Is it silicone or silicon? I thought I had the silicone chicken. I could have swore I did. I have rubber, but can't you turn rubber into that? Let's see, usage. We can turn it into a crated rubber. That's good. So, let's check. How do we get silicon? With essence, we can smelt crushed quartz. Ooh, or nether quartz? Smelting nether quartz dust. I don't think we get that. That's the same. We can... I don't know what the heck this thing's... 4 picks against a cobblestone? I don't know. So we can crush sand and get it. The furnace we already saw. Another type of smeltery mumbo jumbo. And the sag mill. I thought we had... Is there... No, there must not even be a silicone chicken. Silicon? I don't know. Because it doesn't have a chicken in there. Interesting. So I guess we're not quite ready for this, but we do have the quartz stuff. Machine casing. Once again, we can do that with some stone in the middle. Yeah, we can do that easily. Let's see. Hit back. And then this little guy, advanced processor. This is smelting a raw advanced processor. Looks like no matter how you look at it, that's what we're doing. And that is some more silicone, a diamond, which we got tons of, processor binding, redstone, and what's the processor binding? It's a slime ball with 2 strings. So we can actually do 90% of this. What I maybe need to do then is figure out what... Oh, nether quartz. Oh, we could do that. I thought it said like nether quartz dust. Or, oh, this is a different silicone, I bet. Yeah, because there's Ender IO. What's the refined storage one? Yeah, that's the one we're doing. That'll be easy, because look at this. Boom, right there. We just come up here. We have coal chickens, so we have coal for days. What was the terracotta for? I don't even remember half the stuff I do here. 7, 8. I'd like to make this before we go. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. What did I do with that? I did it again, didn't I? I take something and I put it in the lower part of the chest, thinking it's my inventory. Oh, I'm so good. I think we're going to make this guy before we go. And then, is this guy empty? Yes. And then we'll go. So, yeah, we're going to need a diamond, right? Yes, we need... Oh, can I spare one? No, I just want one. Oh, I can't put them back now. Oh, jeez. Well, I got 4. So, yeah, I think hopefully that's given us enough to actually start. I need to make a... either... So we want to make either a fast furnace system that has like 8 of them in a row, and then it will evenly distribute our items in, so it's a super smelter, but really it's not. Or just look into making one of these more advanced. Actually, a redstone furnace would be good because they're fast, and we have so many of these things. That's a thing to think about, isn't it? So let's just get these 7. I think that should be good enough. Wrong thing. I do that all the time too. We have another crafting table. We'll just start collecting these up. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to make something. We are going to start our refined storage. I didn't grab any of the Igonauts, as my daughter says. Oh, and I didn't put back that 50 logs either. I'm so good. Alright, so what was it? It was... So we're missing... Oh, we can't do that yet because we need the machine casing, which is our stone. So I always have trouble with this thing. So if we go in here, we have everything. But if I click this... Did it actually do it? Oh, it did. Why, when I'm not on recording, it does not do that? It just draws the picture and I have to drag everything up. I'm not sure. So let's see what else we have to do for this. So we have the advanced processor, which is this guy, and this was string and slime. I know I have string and slime for sure. Now, how many did I need? Because we're gonna have to go for a run. So we just need, it looks like, one of these, which smelts into one of those. So we just need one of each. So we need 2 string, 1 slime, 1 silicon, 1 redstone. Got it. We can do this. I'm running out of space, though. Oh, boy. Hello, guys. All right. Now you're wondering why I came over here, but it's for that very purpose. Free up some inventory space. Alright, go like that. Grab, whoops, nope. 1, 2, nope. 1, okay, 2. I don't know why my mouse is so sensitive on the clicking there. And then we need 1 slime. Hopefully it doesn't matter color. Slime tree. go ahead and take one of you. One. Alright, do that. Actually, we have a slime chicken, so that probably doesn't matter. Okay, 8 of those. We needed 1 redstone. I think we have redstone back there, but I'm not going to take the chance. We're going to just grab 1 here. Or 2. Okay, we grabbed 1. So that's definitely good. Let's head on back. We're going to make this thing. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. Alright, so this was, what was it? So it was a diamond. Go here, here. A diamond, a redstone, a silicon, and a... Do we have any of the... Oh, we do have the silicon. Hopefully it works with any silicon. Boom. Boom, and hopefully it's not shaped. Perfect. So we take that, we throw it in here. Nope, we don't throw it in there. I don't have enough cobble. Dang it. Alright, let's do this real quick. Do 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 do. And bam, do that and that. Okay, so now we come here. Can we make it? I think we might have everything now. Look at that. Boom! Our controller. Beautiful. So if we place this guy down, how much RF does it take? It takes to do 32 stores. You know, I really don't even know how this thing works. But I think if we give it... Is one of these going to be enough? Boop. Nope. Boop. Look at it glow. So it's not... I think it depends on what you put into it as to how much it takes. But there's the beginning of our very own storage system. Exciting stuff. Alright, so I think that will do it for this episode. We're at roughly 27-ish minutes, so I think it's a good stopping point. We did go a little long, but I wanted to craft something in that thing cool looking. I like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord, my other channels. Don't forget about my great big game giveaways. If you don't know what they are, just go watch one of my other videos. I have it at the end of all of them. Or you can watch, I think I have a video called Great Big Game Giveaway. But also, aside from that, when I hit 500 subs, which I'm closing in on, I'm giving away 1 Steam game to a lucky subscriber. So maybe that'll be you. And that's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.